I can't believe I got raided when I was taking care of the dogs and cats. Well, one dog. Baby, come here. So I'm actually staying at somebody's house right now, and there's a dog here, and she's very cute and she's very sweet. She gave us licks of encouragement last night. Baby, are you gonna show them your face, please? Wow, she's being very not cooperative. It is okay to raid and run. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing everybody over. Yep, everybody got to see the dog. Sorry for not being live already by the time you raided. So thank you very much, and hopefully we're gonna have a fun, nice stream now that we've done that. I haven't even finished setting up. I was trying to feed the cats and take the dog outside to pee and to make my coffee and just everything I needed to do to get ready, and it was not enough. So, good morning, everybody. How are you? I haven't hydrated yet. I haven't drank any coffee yet. Also, there are no Schrodinger cats here, only regular cats. Sorry to disappoint. That back where it was supposed to be. That'd be nice. Get some good sleep, Daydreamer. Thank you for tuning in. Oh my goodness. You good? You ready to stream? Good. A 14.5-hour stream. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Yikes. That is a long stream. I don't think I could go for 14.5 hours. Maybe in the future, but not anytime soon. Hey, Switch, are you gonna cooperate today? There we go. It's taking its sweet time. So this is a perfectly normal brunch stream that we are absolutely going to be time traveling in. So one of our rules so far for this island has been that we're just not going to time travel. Yeah, we're going to break that today. I think it's been long enough, and we've had zero luck trying to get the ones that we want to move, that we're going to break it today. Today's going to be the day. Now we are time traveling specifically to get a villager to move. You're relocating the rocks? That's fair. We have not yet time traveled on this island. Today's announcements. We have a visitor staying at the campsite. Ooh. Nice. We're celebrating Festival on Monday. Oh, yeah. You gotta put so much stuff on the island it becomes unplayable. Ooh. Right, because you have to cover up everywhere else it could spawn. That sounds like a nightmare, and I am not jealous of you. So, no thanks, not for me. Oh, my face is probably covered in cat hair, which is going to irritate the heck out of my nose and eyes. Not because I'm allergic, just because there's so much of it. So. We did get some more stuff. We got some more counter chairs. We got a cypress plant. You haven't reached that on your new island yet, thankfully. That's unplayable? Oh, good. Whew. We got quite a bit of stuff. We got our store shelves finally, so that's nice. We need to change up some of them so that they're not all just the same snacks. And we picked up something from Red last time. We had a lot of stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and just get all the basics started. We got all our stuff, we're gonna put it out, and then we will time travel. But first we're gonna go see who the villager is in the campsite. Also, my glasses are completely bad. They're just covered in everything, I guess. Hello, Libby. She's a very panting kind of dog. She walks around and pants a lot. So, if you hear a lot of it's probably the dog. I promise. It's not me. It's not me. I'm not secretly panting in the background. Libby, please. If she settles and lays down, she usually stops panting, so. It's not me. It's not me. I'm not secretly the panter, no. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. So our goal will be to have sus. I'm not playing Among Us. I'm playing Animal Crossing. So our goal will be to have this guy move. I'm hopeful that we can get that done at least. Sussy Baka. Oh Lord, don't bring that back. Don't bring it back. Leave it, leave it. Leave it back in 2022, please. Alright. Nope. At least if he had been food themed, we could have tried to convince him to move in. But no. Sip, sip, sip. So our goal will be to get him to try to move out. If we do succeed in getting him to want to move, we're gonna get him... No, he was just a cow. Jeez, he was a bull. Leave him alone. If we do succeed, we're going to... I think we're gonna villager hunt. If we succeed in getting them to move out, or getting them to want to move out, I think we are gonna villager hunt today. That's so wrong. He's food themed to his steak. Wow. Wow. No, I mean like this. Like this is a takoyaki man. Look at him. He is a takoyaki. I bet Tank that I can eat my weight in potato gratin. Oh, this is one of the gross ones. Basically, he only ate 12 pounds of it and then he just all over the place. Not a fun time. If it isn't Cece, it's been a while. Are those new clothes? It's been a week. See, they do this to me every time. It's literally just been the 1 week, but they act like I've been gone for a millennia. Oh. Rest in peace, colorful shovel. I guess we'll need a new shovel before we can do anything crazy. Hello, O'Hare. Nope, still exactly the same. Oh, there's one. It's like Truffles is in her house. We're trying to talk to all the villagers before we travel in time. So. No, our food themed villagers that we're after are let me see if I can bring our goals up real quick. Boop. Wow. So we've got Zucker, we've got Meringue, there is a cat that looks like an orange, and a mouse that looks like cheese. So that's who we will be going after. I'm gonna hide that again. And we will put that back up once we actually villager hunt. I don't know that we have enough tickets to villager hunt, but we're going to try. Hey, give me whatever you're cooking. Yeah, what are you making? Pumpkin soup. I think we know how to make that. The recipes from this so-called influencer that I'm not jealous of. I decided to put my own spin on it. Truffles, please. Do I want your recipe? Yes. I thought we already knew how to make pumpkin soup. Aha! Caught on. We got it already. That's like saying Truffles is pork themed. That's so sad. That's so sad. So not jealous, we have to say it out loud. Exactly. That's how you know truly someone is not jealous. When they blatantly tell you, I am so not jealous of that person. Before you even ask. That's how you know. I don't know what weird thing my light is doing this morning. It's not lighting me, I guess. Nope. I guess it's trying to compete with, or it's probably my camera is probably darkening me out. Trying to compete with the overhead light I have on, the light here, and the light from the outside window, which is over there. Well, technically it's on the other side for y'all. It's on this side for me. Oh no, weeds. Oh, I must clean them up. No one can know we have weeds. Oh, that looks like a cool dress. But we can't have it. All right, time to put our counter tables, chairs, things out. That thing. I'm trying to get everything that we prepped for underway before we actually get moving forward in time. Since we're going to be using the time specifically for going after a villager and not for like gathering a bunch of items, I probably won't order anything before we start jumping in time. So we will eventually come back to today and we'll order some stuff then. That'll be useful for next week. Hello, Meringue. Talk to you too. Is everything okay? Oh. She thinks we've been holed up with a good book. Not true. I just want to chat with you, Meringue. Wow, okay. She said that you have to get better at seeing yourself in the mirror. And that, you know, that fun stuff. It was really cute. She gets better at it one day at a time. Alright, so I've got to adjust the other two so that I can just have a bunch of shelving here. Dot block. Never seen that before. Basically, we're going to have 2 more shelves worth of snacks. I don't know what I'm going to put in this corner. I might put the shelves here and here so that I can have another smoothie thing. And that will pretty much finish up our gaming area, except for like a couple tables and chairs. I might just put more benches out rather than trying to put out actual tables and chairs. But this area will be complete and it will be really cute. This is our little coffee bar. Got that completed. This is our little ice cream stand. Got that completed. Our swap meet's coming along very nicely. I might lay out a couple more things here, but I don't know if there's any like outdoor rug looking thing I can put out that I can lay stuff on top of. I may have to put another like tiling over this tile. We'll see. I don't really want to do that. We'll see. Alright, so we've talked to a fair number of people. I haven't talked to them all. That's okay. We did our basics real quick. What is this celebrating? Oh, it's just telling us about festival. A common butterfly. No, I cannot. We're about to travel through time, Tank. I don't have time. I am going to replace our shovel and check out what they have. Then we're going to get to it. Oh, look at the festival stall. They're really cute. Well, I'm gonna buy it. I think I might replace the stalls on the beach for O'Hare with some of these kind of stalls. Yeah. Collection of reactions. Sure. There's a gaming PC back there. Yeah. I would love. Yeah, why not? Learn more reactions. That's cool. Nice. I learned some new reactions. I can press ZR to see them all and choose to express myself. Nice. Now we've learned how to festival dance, I'm guessing. Nice. And we get our colorful shovel back. Nope. Alright. It is time. So I'm gonna actually advance the day first, just so we can see if there's anybody that wants to move today. And then from there, I'm gonna start jumping ahead in time, like by days and days and days. So, wow, this is so exciting. I've never had to do this before. So I'm gonna assume, okay, turn that off. You can see that it's 8:23 a.m. for me, normally. We're gonna make it 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is gonna be our time. Because 10 a.m. seems to be, my bad. 10 a.m. seems to be when, oops, I meant to close the app. If I could word, that would be great. 10 a.m. seems to be the time that most of the villagers are awake and walking around, or their houses are open, things like that. So that's why we chose 10 a.m. This coffee is just okay. I was trying to go through the coffee pods that the homeowner has that I'm house sitting for. And I pierced one of them with my nail because it's Keurig pods. And so I was like, well, I guess I have to drink that one because I technically opened it. So, yeah, it was pumpkin spice flavored. Not great. Pumpkin spice isn't really a flavor that you can capture in the, I guess, Keurig world, Keurig variety. And I am a complete goober who forgot entirely do shout outs, and now I've forgotten how to do that. I do want to give a big thank you to Daydreamer. If it will let me type all that. A huge thank you to Daydreamer, of course, for rating us. That was super sweet. Before they head off to bed. Very, very nice. Alright, so we know it's not meringue, tank, or truffles, I guess. Rated us before we were even going. Like a preemptive raid. Nice. I don't know what Daydream was playing last, so I meant to do my other shout out too. But we shall see. We shall see. See, I have these stalls on the beach for O'Hare. I think the Festival ones look kind of better. And I think they come in different colors, if I remember correctly. So those will definitely replace, if I can figure out how to, if Harvey can recover, if they can be recovered on, if they can be recolored on Harvey's Island, I will definitely be doing that. I've already talked to him. So we're hoping that we find either Olive or Marlowe, and they're wanting to move, but so far I can't find either one of them. So we do have to find them outside their house. If we talk to them inside their house, they're not going to be trying to move, if I recall correctly. So we're just running around looking for them. In the little preview thing, it showed Marlowe walking around, so I wonder why my camera is so dark right now. We have to look at that real quick. It's bugging me. Let's see. Why is it so dark? I don't think it wants to do anything that I want it to do. That's okay. We'll just leave it alone. If I keep messing with it, I'll probably break it. So I'm gonna leave that alone. And we're just gonna sit a little bit dark. Oh, nice. So your Sunday fun day is just watching a bunch of people stream? We're honored to be one of them. Oops. So honored that we threw our Joy-Con on the floor. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. It is now. It is now. Wow. Well, we were so excited. It just flung to the floor. I haven't seen you in a while. Were you on vacation? It was a week. All of these animals act like we haven't seen them in forever. It's been 7 days. Which I'm sure seems like a lot when you live on a tropical island and you don't really have much to do. But, it wasn't that long, guys. Come on. These animals, I swear. My hair is like stuck underneath the earphone. It's really bugging me. Alright. It's okay. I slept on a couch, so I am awake, but am I? You know. Ooh, Olive is trying to think. If she's wanting to move, we didn't really need to time travel that much. Yeah. Goodbye, Olive. Okay. So Olive wants to move, so we are going to time travel until she's gone, which I believe means we have to start up the next day, which will be Festival, which is kind of a shame because I didn't really want to do Festival. But we'll start it up. We'll let our character jump in the game, and then we'll like immediately save and close it up. Or we can go 2 days ahead and start it then, so that we don't interfere with Festival at all. We might time travel to Festival as a treat. Might do that at some point. Get rid of all these extra weeds. We're gonna have a bunch of them, I'm sure, by the time we finish this endeavor. So, all right. We got Olive to agree to move. Now we need to actually get her out. So, the getting her out part is the easy part. Then we will be trying to find a new villager. All right. So now we are after either the cheese mouse or the put these back up, because we do have Zucker, we do have Meringue. Either Tangy, the orange cat, or the cheese mouse. Either one. When it comes to Tangy, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have her be, or him, them, whatever. Sorry, this is like, they're not aligned. Oh no. When it comes to the orange cat, I think our goal will probably end up being like, well, we've already kind of got a juice bar with O'Hare, but something like maybe health food themed, salads and things like that. And with cheese mouse, I'm thinking pasta. I don't know why, cheese and pasta just seems to go together, so we're gonna bypass Festival. And we're really only loading it up so that it counts that we had her in boxes. So if anybody wants Olive, you know, please speak your mind. Trying to set my coffee cup down quietly. It is not working. Sorry for all that noise. Okay, Switch, come on. It is taking its sweet, sweet time. I think it knows we're cheating, and that's why it's taking longer. Okay. So now all we gotta do is make sure she's in boxes and then get out of here. Sorry for my scandalous strap right there. Has a mind of its own. My glasses are still very filthy, even though I cleaned them. Good morning, everyone. Let's see. Ooh, a Tuesday. We haven't played on a Tuesday for a long time. Tomorrow, Brunch builds a fond farewell to Olive. Good luck on her next adventure. Bring the tissues, so on and so forth. Now all we gotta do is save and make it the next day. I wish it had been him, but it's okay. Not even gonna check the mail, not even gonna do a single other thing. All we're gonna do is we're gonna go back in time, or go forward in time rather. Then we're gonna look for that animal. I hope we have enough tickets to do this, because I don't think we do. When we were looking for Zucker, it took us hours. I think it ended up being about 6 hours for the first round and another couple of hours for the second round when we looked for Zucker. And then for Meringue, it was 15 minutes. I think she was like our second island, which was really quite marvelous, and I was amazed and I loved it so much. But great. Another day down. Since Isabel acknowledged that she's leaving tomorrow, I'm assuming that means that our hunting day is the 22nd. So now we can hunt. Sounds weird to say. Not gonna lie. Sounds a little weird to say it's our hunting day. Don't really want to hunt Animal Crossing villagers. No, I mean, technically they are food themed. So it does make a little bit of sense that we're hunting them, I guess. Putting my controllers down so I can adjust my shirt. It's trying to ride up in the back. My goodness. Woo. Come on, Animal Crossing, load. Doesn't wanna. How fun would it be if we were able to do 2 villager hunts in one day? Like if we succeed in getting one of these 2 and then we're able to at least get to a point where we can start the second villager hunt. That would be cool. Sorry, somebody sent an alert and it was rather amusing. Something about dairy-free cheese as they're like them being cheesy. It's very silly. Like, oh, enjoy some, yeah, dairy-free cheese. It's Wednesday. CJ is visiting. Wow. I don't think we've ever encountered CJ. I've seen pictures of him, but I don't think we've encountered him. That's cool and all, but like, we gotta find a villager to replace the empty spot. I don't think Tom Nook will let us move the house until somebody moves into it. So, I wonder if I can go to Tom Nook and ask him to move the empty plot, because if I can, I'm going to. If I cannot, then we're just gonna get started on the villager hunt. Let's find out. Hey Tom Nook, can I move that empty plot? I'd like to put it closer. Infrastructure. Layout changes. Which building do you want to move? An island home. Who should we talk to? Nope. Okay, so somebody has to be living in it before we can move it. Okay. Nope, that's everything. We're gonna see how many tickets we can get just from our Nook miles, and then I think we've got some still in our storage, so we're gonna grab those too. Redeem Nook miles. Woo, Pinky Cat. $2,000. So we're gonna be able to get 7, and I think we have at least 10 in our storage. I don't remember. We're probably not gonna have enough tickets to actually find what we want, but we're gonna try. Yes. I'm gonna do this one-handed. This is me proving I can play this game one-handed. It's really just mash the button. Yum, yum, yum. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Maybe I should have made my name Coffee in cosplay. Missed opportunity. This part's probably real boring to y'all, and I do apologize. I gotta do it 3 more times. I was doing it without even looking, too. That's just how good I am. Also, the outside world got a little darker, so the camera got a little brighter. Interesting. Part of the game. I don't think this is part of the game. This is definitely the most boring part of the game, if it is part of the game. So is the time traveling. The time traveling makes everything just a little too easy. Although it is funny to me that the very first time we're like, all right, I'm done waiting on them. I'm just going to time travel. That was the day that one of the two of them asked to move out. I think that was probably the most hilarious part to me. Hi, Truffles. Wow, wow, wow. Cute flowers, places to hide things. Hide what? Truffles, are you killing people? I could have just used my little storage thing. That was silly of me. Alright. It's okay. It's okay. Just coming in here, you get some stuff out of storage, and then we're popping out of here. Oh, we have a lot more tickets than I thought we did. We have 30. 38 specifically. If our time spent trying to get Zucker is any indication, it's not going to be enough. But at least we have them. So we've got 45 tickets that we can use. We have 45 tries to get either the cheese mouse or the orange cat. Does anybody have a preference which one we try for first? You want to see our cheese mouse or you want to see our orange cat? This part's going to be a lot of button mashing. Honestly, my preference would be just whichever one we come across first. But if I had to pick one of the two, I'm thinking the cheese mouse. I think the cheese mouse is probably the one I would prefer to get first, but we'll see. Catch some bees, chop some trees. Okay. That's a bird. Gotta go. We're not going to these islands to collect anything, so I probably won't be like stopping and trying to grab their resources or any of that. Ordinarily, I probably would, like if there was anything we were trying to build, I probably would stop and gather like stone or iron. But no, our goal is just, I know, all the loot, I know. It breaks your little loot gathering heart. But, I mean, we can always do that later. We don't need it. We don't need it. The only thing we still need to do is to actually build both of their homes. But the only way to do that is to actually get them. So, first things first, we must get them. Second thing second, we design their home area. So, if we manage to find him in enough tickets, and it's like a small enough amount, we might try for Tangy today. Or Tangy and then Chatter, whichever one. If we get one of them in a small number of tickets, we're going to try for the second one today. If we don't get one of them in a small number of tickets, it's going to be real interesting. So, we have to make sure that our date and time is set for Thursday. It's got to be set back to normal. But if we do that, that's actually going to affect Animal Crossing. So, if we don't manage to find either one today, we're just going to have to pray to random numbered Jesus and hope that we get somebody okay. So, we'll see. Or we have to hope that somebody has extra tickets they're willing to give us. How can I help you today? I want to fly. Fly, fly. Where do I want to go? I want to use Nook Mouse to get. So I have been debating moving the time on my Sunday streams from 8 o'clock to either 8:30 or 9. Mostly because as it is one of my few guaranteed days off, it can be a little difficult for me to want to get out of bed. So we'll see. Now, all those times are in Central Standard Time. I know that that makes it difficult for folks like Daydreamer, who is super nice to come and raid us. It does make it harder for them to tune in, and I don't really want to prevent anybody by moving the time too much. Because 8 a.m. is still a reasonable time to get up and stream, I think. I think it's still nice. But I'm thinking I might want to move to a little bit later on Sundays. So I might adjust this time, at least for this coming Sunday, to 9. And go from there. So, where's this person? They're just destroying all the flowers. Oh, it's a woof. Goodbye, woof. She was cute, but she is not food themed. Gotta go. Okay, let's go. We're lifting off right now. Whisker also November. It's kind of funny that he speaks in, I think that's called NATO code, but I'm not sure. Where instead of spelling something out, you use like whiskey, Oscar, November. But he says whisker instead of whiskey. Probably because it's supposed to be a game to all ages. So they probably don't want him saying whiskey. That's my theory. But I don't know. I feel like my voice is a little funky today because of all the cat dander that has invaded my face. Wow. This is Dodo Tower. Wilbur, you got a copy? We got a walker who needs wings. A walker who needs wings? Let's go. It is kind of strange not to have Snorlax behind me. I'm definitely missing him. He's very comfy. And then the shelving right here wasn't here the last time we house sat. So that's new. And of course the red wall is still red. I know, we miss him. I should get a picture of Snorlax and just like put him in the corner somewhere while we're away. I might do that for our stream on Tuesday. I might get a picture of him and just put it above my head. It could be our Snorlax cam. Yes. Get a picture of Snorlax, make it black and white, put RIP. People think he's gone. Be a bad idea. I love my Snorlax. I don't want people to think he died. I want to fly. We do have an Agmatic on us. We're just going through this. It's villager hunt time. I've been trying to get a little bit more creative with my actual starting stuff. So I put out like I put like a tweet that goes out when I actually start up live on Stream Elements, or not Stream Elements, Streamlabs. And then on Twitch itself, I try to keep a like a steady theme going, even with like my welcome message. So, you know, I hope it's not too cheesy. It's probably a little bit cheesy, which is okay, but it doesn't need to be a lot cheesy. Oh, it's a horse with dreams. She had those dreaming eyes. It was a horse with dreams. I'm ready to go. Alright, let's see. Wouldn't want to leave you behind. Leave anything behind. Excuse me. I'm thinking of redoing the background because I'm not liking it anymore. I might turn it off for a minute because it's not great. Boop. Nope. That's not what I wanted at all. It took away my little symbol. I'll mess with it later. I want to fly. So I actually made that down there because it asked me for like a symbol to put on my YouTube videos when I uploaded them. And I figured, you know, a cookie in cosplay would be funny. And so now that's what I use. I need to probably set my Twitter profile back to a picture of my face. Because right now it is that thing down there. But, yeah. The colors of the hearts are deliberate. I would say if you know, you know. But if you don't know, it is representative of the bisexual flag. Also because I like the colors better than the pansexual flag. That's really the only reason that I identify as bi anymore, is because I like the colors of the flag better than pansexual. Which is the technical umbrella I fit under. I don't think I've ever told y'all that. Wow. Look, look, chat. Listen. Chat, listen. I am all about aesthetic. I know I don't look like it, but I am. And listen. Linda, listen. Cube, listen. I love aesthetics. And the pansexual flag, not an aesthetic. Why is there yellow in it? I don't understand. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna leave that in 2022 too. Anyway. Almost cleared my throat in y'all's ear. I was like, oh, I gotta keep that in. It was still kind of in y'all's ear, but it wasn't like with the mic up to my mouth. So. I wonder if we should do a stream. Excuse me. If we should do a stream that's just like me ASMR talking into the mic the whole time. What if we just did an entire stream like this? Or just whisper into your ears? That would be awful. And I would forget that that's what we're doing. And also I could only use one hand. I don't think I would like that. Oh, Pico. Oh, she's been on like all of my islands. Well, not islands, like villages and all that. She was one of my favorite characters in New Leaf. She's super cute. I was gonna say, I said islands, but I meant Animal Crossing things. Villages, towns, cities, whatever they are at the time. They're islands now, so. I kept seeing rumors from the Nintendo Direct, which I didn't watch, unfortunately, that apparently there's a game coming out that's pretty much Animal Crossing, but it's not Animal Crossing. And I don't know if that's because it has animal villagers. I don't know if that's because it is all of the desert island stuff. I have no idea. But apparently there's a game coming out in this year sometime that's pretty much the same as Animal Crossing. So maybe we'll check it out. Maybe we won't. We shall see. Walker who needs wings, yada yada. Let's go. We're gonna be at this for a while. This is probably my least favorite thing to do in the game. Like, it's kind of exciting because you never know who you're gonna get, and that's kind of cool to me. We'll see. Trying to make sure that if my phone goes off, it's not freaking y'all out. Catch some bees and chop some trees. A gorilla? Darn. You require assistance? I want to go home. Soaring Cosmos, back here to Brunch. Yes. Yes, I do. Amazing. Oh, well, the bot seems to be working today. I was going to say, I wonder if the bot's working today. But he seems to be working. I want to fly. No miles, obviously. Yep. Ready spaghetti. I guess I can't say ready spaghetti if I'm going to say upsetty spaghetti. So, I guess it's ready Freddy. But his name's Orville, so I don't think he'd like that. Alright. Our first time travel ended with us going a couple hours and then 2 days. So, that's fun. Oh look, a cat in a kabuki mask. Kinda cool. Not the cat we're looking for though. Stovetop inkjet printer. What? Are you sure? Yeah. We're leaving the island's natural resources alone. We're gonna leave them here for the kabuki cat. I wonder if his name is Kabuki. That seems like something Animal Crossing would do. I bet his name was Kabuki. I want to fly. I want to fly, just like we've done many times before today. Orville's just watching us come back from each little trip, just a little more sad. It's my headcanon today. Funnily enough, Animal Crossing doesn't seem to set off the headphones as much. Some of our other games really set off the headphones a lot. And I definitely need to see about getting the RGB to work properly. Because sometimes it works great. Other times it works terribly. Like I've used them to watch other people stream, and the RGB will work great at those moments. But for some reason, through the Elgato, it just does the white. So we'll have to see how we can fix that. I don't know what it was. It wasn't what we were looking for. I can roll the tape back and see. Oh, I'm gonna need a thing of compressed air when it's all said and done here, because there's like already dust and stuff on my laptop. So sad. That's the one benefit to using a laptop to stream, is that I can take it with me when I need to like house sit or pet sit or any of that. So I can stream on the go. As long as I got a reliable internet connection. Pretty much. So like I was saying last night, I do not know if we will be having a Thursday stream, mostly because I'm not sure when the homeowner's getting back, because once they're back, then I just pack up my stuff and go home, and then I can stream from home. But if they're not getting back until late on Thursday, then I need to stay and take care of the animals till they do, and if they get back early enough on Thursday, then I can just head straight home, set everything back up, and get to streaming on Thursday. So Thursday's kind of up in the air right now. We'll see. I do have to work a lot of hours this week, so that'll be fun. Hopefully none of my working hours interfere with any of my gaming hours, so we'll still be able to have our stream on Tuesday for sure. But hopefully we don't have to cut our stream short for Thursday. But we'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Alright. We are not having any luck finding these two characters. What a shame. We've got 34 tickets left. Okay, so we've used over 10. Used 11. So, that's not so bad. Where do I want to go? I want to use those tickets you just talked about. So, from that very first menu, you can tell them you want to go to work. I kind of wish they had put the Nook Miles ticket, like, on the first menu. Instead of having to go through the first menu, listen to the explanation, then pick it. It's a whole thing. It would certainly be quicker for these kind of trips, but I guess they didn't intend for people to go on these kinds of trips. Or at least they didn't anticipate it. Which seems a little odd, because they gave you the opportunity to invite people to your island. Of course people are going to use it. So. Oh, no, it's my own hair tickling me. Wow. You are not the person I was looking for. She's very cute, though. Back we go. Ready to go home. The first one we did when we were after Zucker, it was just one of those things where we just kept at it and kept at it and kept at it. We probably saw all 4 of these guys, or all 3 of these other ones when we were going for Zucker. And then with Meringue, it was the second island we went to, so. It's either feast or famine. We're probably gonna need some more Nook Miles tickets. But I'm not sure how to get more, because I don't think we can earn Nook Miles that fast. And if we adjust the date and time, then, of course, everything's gonna get messed up. And we're gonna get a new villager that we don't want. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure what we'll do when we reach the end of our Nook Miles tickets. Catch some bees and chop some trees. Wow. An Egyptian cat. It's a cat, but it's not the cat we're looking for. We've definitely seen several cats, so I have a feeling that we're going to end up with Tangy as our chosen, because I think we're going to eventually run into the orange cat. But we'll see. Just like when we were hunting for the octopus, we had to go through both Marina and the robot one. Cephalobot, I think his name is. We had to go through them, Cephalobot twice, Marina once, before we finally ran into Zucker. So. But then with Meringue, it was the second island we went to. I'm still not over that. It was very lucky, but at the same time, it was like, oh, we did all that work for Zucker, and then we were geared up for Meringue, and we didn't need to be. So, you never know. You never know with this game. I wonder what the actual percentage rate is on each of the characters. I wonder if they actually do have different percentage rates and likelihoods of getting them. If anybody happens to know, let me know. And if you're making it up, I'll never know. And I won't even question you. That's a deer. Not in the right species. That makes it easy, at least. Like, when you can tell that they're a different species than what you're looking for. Yep. Back we go. I wonder how Wilbur feels about all this. About us going back and forth for these islands. We're not collecting resources. We're on the islands for like half a minute. We're not doing anything that's actually valid. We're just going back and forth. How can I help you today? I want to fly. Let's go. Where do I want to go? Nook Miles ticket. Yes. Let's get you airborne. Nice. Alright, we're an hour into the session, and we've basically just been doing this for a good chunk of it. Which is okay with me. We broke some rules. We time traveled. and it worked out surprisingly in our favor. It didn't take us a long time. So I guess the slowness of actually finding a villager is payback for it not taking a long time. This is kind of neat. Will we get lucky on the Neat Island? What is that? That looks like a hamster. Whoever he is not the color shades we were looking for. So I'm just gonna assume it's not them. Gotta go. Gotta leave. The Neat Island also let us down. What a shame. What a shame. We're just looking for cheese or oranges. That's all. I would like to fly. I want to use my ticket. I'm just like desperately mashing the B button until I have to stop and hit A. That's how it was in New Leaf too. They would talk a lot, you just have to mash through it if you wanted to get anything done. So, I think that's a pretty common Animal Crossing experience. Just button mash until it gets done. Hello, Wilbur. Alright, holding pattern, yada yada. Oh. It's a wolf. Alright. So we've seen a few wolves, I think. I think we've seen like 3. We've seen probably about 3 cats and at least 1 hamster. Koala. Yes, I think she was a koala. She was very islandy looking. I don't know. Are koalas a subsect of the animals? Maybe they're listed as cubs. Maybe they're not listed as koalas. I want to use an Ickmouse ticket. Yes. Maybe if we had like a set of cat ears, it would attract the cats. Our headphones are cat-eared. Does that not count? I guess not. I guess it's not enough to have cat-eared headphones. It's not enough to attract the cats. Darn. Our little dodo worms. Wow. 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 Peacock. Ready to go home. Yes. I think our B button's gonna fall off at this rate. Jeez. Although no one has redeemed it. I will still hydrate. Hydrating is important. I looked at the time in game where it said 11 and I was like, it hasn't been 3 hours yet. And I was like, oh yeah, we're 2 hours ahead. Oops. I forgot. We time traveled. Yes. I wonder if the time of day affects who you find on these islands too. Like, I wonder if it was early in the morning if we would find different animals than we would find later in the afternoon. Who knows? It doesn't seem like it would really play much of a difference, but it is random numbers, so who knows? It's gotta be influenced by something. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be, but yeah. Oh, by 1 cup of coffee. Wasn't enough to stop the yawns from setting in. Maybe sitting up will help. Let my hair out of my mouth. Alright. Can we see anything? Okay. Where's this person's campsite? Is it up here? It is. It's a lion. Wow. It is a type of cat, but... and it is orange. We're in the right color and sort of the right species, but not really. Ready to go home. What would have been cool is if they had a lion that was a female lion. Because I think all the lions in this game are all males. It would have been cool to see a female one. I want to fly. Use a Nook mouse ticket. Yes. Let's get you airborne. We got a walker who needs wings. What would dodos do? Who knows? Little wings. Very cute. 2 down and ducked. Go catch some bees and drop some trees. Wow. Another peacock. Stovetop salt shaker. We're ready. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is a lesson in patience. Not a very good one. Let's see. How can I help you? I want to fly. I hope everybody's morning is going well. Definitely in the ballpark of how I thought I was going to spend my morning, but not the way that I thought it was going to go. I thought we would have the most time spent by actually time traveling and trying to get somebody to move that we wanted to move. So it was pretty lucky that our first try, we got the one we wanted to move out, or at least one of the 2. So. This might take a while. Alright, they're gonna be up here. Well, you are not what I want, but what are you? I think it's a monkey. It is a monkey. Huh. He's got a funny ring tail. Almost mistook him for a lemur for a second. Gotta go. I think we've seen a few monkeys, but no mice, no other cats. How strange. I feel like maybe each day has its own set of like animals that it prioritizes. Maybe that's a factor. Or maybe it is just completely random and you never know what you're gonna get. We are hoping for these 2, but it's starting to look less and less likely. I don't know how many other rules we're going to break today to be able to get it done. If we run out of tickets before we finish, we may just have to settle for what we have. Whatever we end up with. And that would be really sad because we would have used all those tickets, but for what? But for what? Wow. How many do we have left anyway? Oh, we got 24 left. So we've used about 20 of them now. We always seem to check at the 10 mark, which is interesting. I'm not keeping track, so I'm not sure how I'm doing that. But we'll see. How sad, how sad. Alright, we've only used 21 tickets, I think. Because I think we started with 45, if I remember right. Sorry, I'm putting my leg up. I like to play at an angle. Help you today? I want to fly. We do have enough mouse tickets. We have 24 of them, in fact. Yes, it's time for takeoff. I might take a short break in a second. Maybe make some more coffee. Not sure. We'll see. These chairs are very uncomfortable that I'm sitting in. Way less comfy than Snorlax. Such a shame. Such a shame. Let's see. What do we got? A frog with a mask on. Cool. But no thank you. I would say, oh, he's got a mask on, he must be sick, but you never know. Never know in the panorama times. Lifting off, blah blah blah. We'll clean our glasses again because they are gross, and that got stuck on my head. Y'all almost watched me break my glasses on live TV. I cannot see. So, that only kind of helped. They're only a little bit less gross than they were before. My poor glasses. I don't take care of them very well. Seeing is overrated? You say that now. But I disagree. Also, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you, Focus Energy? We decided we were going to time travel. It lasted all of 6 seconds. And now we are trying for one of these two right here. It's been awake too early on a Sunday. Well, that's how you end up in the stream. You should fire up your copy of Animal Crossing. That's what that means. It is very early, but we normally stream this early. I am debating moving the hours on Sunday from 8 to 12 to be like maybe 9 to 12, 9 to 1, but we'll see. We'll see. You haven't touched Animal Crossing in well over a year. Your island probably looks like Jumanji now. Yeah, they probably invented a whole new system of government. They overthrew you as the island representative. Whatever they gotta do. We are working on our island. It's called Brunch, hence the title. And we're doing a restaurant-themed island, but we need 2 more food-themed people. We ended up with a mob boss hamster and just a cute little bear. So we got rid of the cute bear, and now we're trying to replace her. So we'll see. I say mob boss hamster because he kind of looks like Marlon Brando, and his name is Marlo. So, what am I supposed to think? What am I supposed to think? Thank goodness they took out villagers leaving without checking with you in this one. At least I know when I get that itch and go back, nothing will be irreversibly lost. Nice. That does seem to be a pretty nice feature in this one. And I like the fact that you can go to these little islands and try to convince somebody to move in. But, we've been at this for almost 30 tickets now. We don't have much left. So let's see. We've got... Ooh, wait, where are they? You again? You were like the first person we saw. Is she stalking us? Probably is. Interesting, 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 interesting. I'm ready to go home. Let's go. It's becoming a theme in our head. Like, I know how the song's gonna go every time. I wanna fly. Use the Nook Miles ticket. We are ready. But yeah, I don't think your island would be too bad. I think it's probably one of those things where, you know, there might be some weeds and stuff grown, but I don't think that it'll really be as awful as you think. Your animal people are going to be like, oh my god, I haven't seen you forever. And your house will probably have cockroaches in it. But considering that they freak out about not seeing you after a week, yeah, I can't imagine what they'll say to you after over a year. That would definitely be a thing. Wow, an angry looking duck. Not on our list. Let's go. Gotta get out of here. I was saying something earlier on stream about it would be funny if I did one entirely like ASMR, mic to the face, talking softly into the thing. But I think that would probably freak some people out, so I won't do that. They added the coffee shop into the museum. Yes. Did they add any new shops or buildings to the island? No. No. Build like a little town area, but there's so few shops. So they added more shops, but it's on a totally different island. Like this guy started off as like a photo booth, and now there's like a commune living there. So that's all I know with that. But no, it looks like the tailors and the little nook shop are the only ones. So, and the coffee shop was in the museum pretty much up until New Leaf, where he got his own cafe. So I was kind of hoping he was going to get his own cafe in this one, but no dice. Catch some bees and chop some trees. Nope. That's a robot alligator. He's not food themed. Are you heading back to brunch? Yes. I could do a quick island tour, but we'll see. If we run out of Nook Miles tickets, I'll do an island tour. Because we're gonna run out of Nook Miles tickets, but I don't know when. I guess I could take a break from all the jumping around real quick, actually. I think I will. Because all this running back and forth on these little jaunts is becoming sad. We have 19 tickets left. We have no more Nook Miles left. And I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. I don't know if we're going to find one of our 2 villagers. Oh, there's the mob boss. Just chilling. This is actually the home of Tank the Rhino. He was one of our first villagers on the island, and we gave him a little pizza restaurant. We're only keeping him because he was one of our first ones, despite not being food themed. Oh, he's sick. Oh no. Oh gosh, we gotta go get him some medicine. I'll show you the rest of his house as soon as we do. I don't want him to die. Oh yeah, each of their houses is set up to look like a restaurant. Even our own house is set up to look like a restaurant. So I'm gonna show that off pretty quick. But first we gotta get him some medicine, because he's gonna die. Most of them have some sort of like outdoor area that is also a thing. Here's what we have today. I just need some medicine. Yes. Nope. COVID finally hitting the island. I know. It's because I went to that one island that had a frog with a mask on. Wow. Tank confirmed anti-vax. Look, he thought his muscles would protect him. He's a gym bro. Like, he thought he'd never get sick because he was just so ripped. That's all that was. We do have a lot of extra fossils. Anytime we are able to sell them now, I've just been dropping them in case anybody wants some fossils. Hey, Tank. Post eyebrow workout spots. What? Why are you doing eyebrow workouts? Bro. Anyway, he is a brick oven pizza place. Or stone oven pizza or something. Thanks for the garden faucet. Please live, Tank, please. Kerpow. Anyway, he was one of our first 2. The other one was Cherry. So his restaurant is actually a pizza restaurant because we ended up with the brick ovens pretty early. And so it just seemed like the most sense to make a pizza restaurant with brick ovens. So we've got those inside. We don't have a lot of pizza recipes that we can make since you can cook in the game and plant fruits and veggies and whatnot. But we do have it set up in case we learn some more pizza restaurants. And here is meringue. We've actually redone the inside of her house a little bit because it was already sort of set up like a dessert cafe, but we've made it an actual like cafe, which that came with the DLC. Once you got a certain point in the DLC, you could change your inside of your villagers' houses, which was really cool, and the outside. So we've made this outside area like a little garden party, garden sitting, and you can also sit on this. It'll let me sit on it. Yeah, I thought you could sit on it, but I guess it just doesn't want to let me today. I think I'm gonna get a little more of these statues, whether they're fake or not, so I can put them out here. So we just need some duplicates. We need to finish doing the pathways between everything, so. Then we have Zucker's house. He was the first villager that we hunted for. It took us hours. And the inside of, hello, welcome in. The inside of his house kind of looks like this right here, like this whole setup. So we just expanded it and made the outside look more like it. We're still working on his place. But yeah, he's gonna be like a noodle house kind of thing going on. And he looks like takoyaki. Look at him. Look at him. He is a living takoyaki. He is the reason we were inspired to find food-themed animals. There's not very many in this game. We have Truffles, who is a farm-to-table restaurant. We have it set up so that she can do all that. CJ is here. He's not a villager. So, I want to show you my arcade section, but we haven't got there yet. We've got Truffles, who's a little farm-to-table, very simple. What? What? Anyway, it's supposed to look like a little cozy farmhouse type thing. Little crafting bench, lots of stuff like that. So, cute little house. Yeah, I think it's actually gotten a lot easier now that the DLC lets you like actually change their houses. Because I was able to change the outside of her house and the inside, so that was pretty cool. Of course, I got my sugarcane by the water. O'Hare's house is actually really neat looking on the inside, so we didn't change it at all. But we are working on his section very slowly. So, his house came like this, except for the sink. Everything else, that's what his house looked like. He's just an island castaway guy. What are you making, O'Hare? Carrot bagel sandwich. Nice. Anyway, he's got this water on the floor. He's got little island, little island spots that he lives on. His house is really cool looking, so I didn't want to change the inside. For him, we've made an outdoor cabana area, which we are still working on. So I'm gonna replace these stalls. They were just simple ones that I put up, probably with the festival stalls, which have little hanging things on them. I think that'll look really neat. This is the outside area. We're gonna redo this flooring eventually. And we've got some more trees that extend up here. Then we've got our little pathway, which has our orchard. So this is where all of our fruits are. It leads up into here, which is where we've got like a little outdoor coffee spot. We've got a little area for our like ice creams and desserts. Got an ATM outside, because of course. We've got the Able sisters and a little swap meet section. So it's gonna be like a lot of antiques and stuff, just kind of chilling here. And then up here, this we're still working on. This is gonna be like the snacks and stuff area. But we actually built an arcade with like crane games and mahjong and all kinds of stuff. So we built an outdoor arcade with another ATM. Would be our coin dispenser in a real arcade. So I actually really like this area. I thought that was just a really cool thing that you could make. We did have help with that from our handy dandy friend Wardell back on the DLC island. So we did a lot of home designing to make that one happen. It actually looks super similar to the real Japanese hole-in-the-wall arcades. Nice! That was the vibe we were going for. So I'm glad that came across. definitely into that. I'm gonna show our house last, so we're just gonna head up to our next one, which is a French mime. And he lives in this little cafe area. We didn't quite finish this because there is a hole over here that I need to stick something in so it looks more natural. I may expand everything over a step and that might help. But we did change the inside of his house completely. Like the whole thing has been altered. So this is gonna be his house. It's a little coffee shop with breads, because of course. And he is apparently based on a French mime that was also a Jewish escapee? I don't know. He had a whole backstory, and that made us keep him, and now I can't remember what it was. So, yeah, he is a French mime. He lives in a little French cafe. This is his house. There's nowhere for him to sleep. Sometimes he stares at the things, and he's like, oh, when I stare at my coffee maker or whatever, he's like, it puts me right to sleep. What? Also, this pergola is really neat, and I like it a lot. I also like the string lights that we put up here. Those look really neat. Now, my hope is that Cherry is home. Because I forgot all about her until literally just this second. Oh, what? Ring, what? You know about Glee? Did you used to have, or do you have, 3DS, 3DS XL, 2DS, new 3DS, new 3DS XL, new 2DS XL, and what games do you play on? I had a 3DS when it came out, and I ended that series with a 3DS XL. It was maroon in color, and it was great, and the game that I played the most was Animal Crossing New Leaf. I played the heck out of that game. My second highest played game would probably have to be Professor Layton and that whole series. And following that, it would be probably Phoenix Wright. DS games are compatible with the 3DS XXL. I did know that. I did. This is Cherry's area. She's got an outdoor band that's chilling on this rock. And the inside of her house, which I'm actually still amused with, is, if it ever loads. Come on, game, load. It's a dive bar. It just seemed like it would match her punk personality if she had this going on. I do want to put like a dartboard in here. I want to put more posters on the walls. Got Jack in the back because of course we do. Isn't that cool? We can also change the lights in here. We actually changed the light to be red in theme so that it actually blends even better. So. We actually haven't chatted with Cherry in a while, so. We do have the bottles on the counter. We got some bottles on the floor. We've got a fire extinguisher, because of course. But yeah, this is one of my favorite house designs, honestly. I just really dig it. So, I'm really proud of hers, in the sense of like the vibes and everything, especially with the outdoor area that's got like, you know, some Halloween stuff. We've got a skeleton playing the drums. It just works. Came out really good, and I like it a lot. So, we do still have 2 villagers we're trying to get. I'm debating what to do with the orange cat. I think I'm probably gonna make her like a health food and all that kind of nonsense. Smoothie type spot, because oranges. And I think with the cheddar cheese mouse, or the cheese mouse, I'm probably going to do maybe like a pasta place. So, I mean, we got the takoyaki guy running a noodle house. We've got the dessert rhino running a dessert themed restaurant. So, is it insensitive? Maybe. Is it gonna happen? Yes. As soon as we can get through the last of these tickets and hopefully find the one we're looking for. If I don't happen to find the one we're looking for, we might do some off-stream cheating. So, because I know some folks with some cards, and we might see if we can enlist their help. I guess it's not technically cheating. You can't see me do it. Be okay. But I'm hopeful that we'll get one of these two. When we run out of tickets, we really don't have a lot more that needs to be done, except for our own house. We are still working a little bit on that, so we'll put a couple more things in there. And then we'll wrap it up. So, I didn't show all of you mine. Mine, I have it set up to where the ground floor is a restaurant, including an outdoor section. And then the upstairs, because we haven't unlocked the basement, the upstairs is a studio apartment. So I'm kind of excited to show that off. I guess I could go ahead and do it now, but I kind of want to get through the last of these tickets. We have 18 of them left. Maybe somewhere in these 18 we will gather up these animals. Now we are going for either one above my head. Here. If we don't get either one, then we're just gonna have to let random number Jesus take the wheel and give us whoever the game thinks we need, I guess. It's a little strange that we've seen several cats while we're running around doing this, and none of them have been this one. Because I feel like we saw Tangy a few times when we were hunting for Zucker, because Zucker was our first one. He took us like, I don't know, 8 hours or so. Because we did about 6 hours, and then I had to stop and go do some stuff for a while, and I had to come back and keep at it. But then when we did Meringue, it took us all of like 15 minutes. And it was fun, but it was very fast, so. I think I was in the middle of talking about how, you know, oh, well, you know, we've got this whole plan laid out, and then there she was. And it was pretty great. I think the clip is on my YouTube somewhere. Because that's right, I have a YouTube, where I keep all of my old VODs that I managed to save. I am missing quite a few from the early days, and I haven't quite figured out a good program to stitch any pieces together that end up happening, because there has been a few times where the stream will crash and we have to like put them together. So I'm trying to get better at that. I haven't edited any of the videos because I don't know how to do that. But yeah, I'm slowly learning. I'm slowly learning. As you can tell, graphic design is not my passion. This background, I made it and I already hate it. So I've used it for a few streams, but I think we're gonna pull that one and make a new one. We'll see. I'm gonna keep the logo though. It's our little mascot, and I'm keeping it. Wow. We've seen that gorilla twice. We already have one, like, back alley, like, hidden off in the distance, seedy, alcoholic place. So, one of the ideas that I had was to put Marlo and, like, a thug-looking character next to each other. Kind of do that. But, nah. I know, we got Nook Miles tickets. We've been at this. We took a break to do an island tour, but now, still at it. There is a dog at my feet. She's helping keep my toes warm. I don't know if she knows that. It's gonna be my theme song at some point. I really need to clean my glasses properly, because they are so dirty that, wow, I don't think I've ever seen this creature before in my life. It's not what we're looking for, but that was interesting. I didn't know that one existed. There's a lot of like newer looking animals in this game that I've never seen in other games. don't know if that says more about me not finding the animals in the other games, or if they actually legitimately added a bunch for this one. So, because I'm pretty sure at least one of these two was added for this game. Not Meringue, I think she's always been here. But I think Zucker the Takoyaki was in fact added for this game. But I'm not sure. Also, when I was listing octopi earlier, I definitely didn't mention that there was one who looks like a cooked octopus, because he's like red and stuff. But I don't know if he's food enough themed for this. Unless we put him in a combination with Zucker. I don't know if it'd work. What would dodos do? They would not fly, historically, or they would be dead. Neither of these is acceptable as answers. I don't think I've fired up my 3DS in literal years, which is a shame because I was super into it. But then the Switch came out, and that's what I play now. So I've always kind of been a big Nintendo fan. I loved my N64 for the longest time, and I really loved the GameCube. I had a Wii for a long time. I had a Wii U specifically to play Splatoon. And then I ended up getting a PlayStation. So I had a PS4 for a very long time. And then the Switch came out, and I went to Switch. So. Not to say I don't still have a PlayStation. I do. I was incredibly lucky twice, actually. Once for myself, once for my former roommate, to get my hands on a PS5. So that was incredible, and I couldn't believe it happened. Once, much less twice. So I was at work one day and I got an alert from Best Buy that they were about to go live, and that was basically my entire 30-minute lunch break, which I didn't get the full 30 minutes, but that's okay. Was me paying attention to my phone, trying to get it, and I managed to get one that way. And then Sony themselves were like, hey, would you like one? And I was like, yes, I would. So I got incredibly lucky, not once but twice, and I'm still amazed that that happened. Hopefully the supplies go up so that people are able to actually get one. I have heard that there have been issues with some of the models, and I don't know which ones have issues, so hopefully those get settled. But yeah, it was super cool. That's what my tax refund went to when I got them. I feel like my nose is burning a little bit. Probably all the pet dander. I'm not used to it. Sorry for sniffling in y'all's ear. Let's go. We're gonna be out of tickets. But it's okay, because we're gonna find one of these two. I am determined. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it. Wow, so much talking. I love the tool ring. I think that's great. You are a deer. I should have known from the dual colored legs, but thought maybe. I'm ready to go in. I guess I could probably get rid of the pictures of Zucker and Meringue, but I don't know. I feel like we've accomplished more if I leave them up. I want to fly. Nook Miles ticket. Yes. Let's get you airborne. it's gonna be like this for a little bit. It's amazing to think that this island was started back in, I think it was late August is when we first started streaming. So we haven't even been streaming for all that long overall, but it does feel like we've worked on this island for a very long time. So that's a mouse, but not the mouse we need. Darn. Since we really only play this island like once a week nowadays, when we started we were playing twice a week, so that was the whole thing. But since we're only playing once a week, we don't really get to see, hello, welcome in. We don't really get to see like a lot of different day-to-day stuff, which I kind of miss that, because in New Leaf, of course, I played every day, all day, time traveled my butt off in that game, and today's the first time that we've time traveled in this one. We went a couple hours forward, and one of our two people wanted to move just finally after weeks and weeks of trying. So we moved her out, and now we're trying to move somebody else in. But I do have to make sure that my time clock is set correctly on my Switch before we play on Thursday, because Dreamlight Valley is very sensitive to time travel and will mess up your game if you time travel in it. So, pro tip to anybody thinking of checking out Dreamlight Valley, or anybody who already has. Time travel will break your game. Or it can, anyway. It's not a guarantee. But it is very likely that it will mess up your game a lot. Because they're trying to set it up to be a game with, I don't want to say microtransactions, but like real money is able to be used on the game now. In fact, that was part of one of the updates, is you could actually use real money in the game now. But because they're setting it up to be that with transactions, of course they don't want you to time travel in it, so. You just started your island yesterday. That's exciting. Who did you start with? Good old Disney. Well, it's Gameloft. And if you know anything about Gameloft, you know that they like microtransactions. Yeah, who did you start your island with, Mild Remedy? I'd like to know. Tybalt and Cat. Okay. I think that's a bull and obviously a cat, but I think it's like a rough and tumble kind of cat, if I remember right. I think I've seen them. Cat is exactly who you wanted? That's awesome. That's super awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, for your all-cat island. Oh, okay. Nice. Do you have, like, specific cats that you're looking for? Because I think there's more than 10 cats in the game. Oh, look, a dog. Wow. All this talk about cats and we spawned a dog. Like, is there any specific cat that you wouldn't want on your island? I don't think Blanca is available to be a villager. That would be cool. No-face cat? Raymond is for sure. Mitzi is moving in. Nice. I know Raymond was super popular for a while there. We are actually after a cat of our own. I think the name is Tangy. She's above our heads. Looks like an orange. So, that's what we're after today. As it's your first time chatting, in case you don't know, we are doing a restaurant-themed island. So we are trying to get some more food-themed villagers and move them into our restaurant-themed island. It just seems to fit the aesthetics a little bit. Which is funny because half of our villagers are not, and they have homes of their own. You don't have Cat's amiibo, so if you didn't start with her, you would be villager hunting for hours. Yeah, kind of like what we're doing now. Do you have amiibos for the rest of your islands, people, that you want? Oh look, a goth sheep. I don't have any amiibos on hand, so I can't just give them what we want. You think you have most amiibos? Nice! Unfortunately, I don't have any amiibos on hand, so I can't try for villager that way, which is kind of sad. If we did, we would have been making sure to befriend anybody that we needed, because if I remember correctly, it does take 3 different attempts with an amiibo villager to actually get them to move in. And to like give them stuff. The whole thing. Where do I want to go? I want to keep using my Nook Miles tickets. I'm probably out of them soon, but that's okay. I feel like we will get somebody. I don't think there's any other food-themed animals that we don't have. I really think it's just these 4. You're crafting things for the 3 house plots? Nice. I think if you make all 3 of them, and you have somebody move in each of the days, that's actually how we ended up getting villagers we didn't want, is because we had crafted all 3 of them. So of course the passing days counted as each of a day, and we ended up with villagers that we just didn't want. We only have 7 more tries, chat. Oh no! That's okay. We'll get through this. Wouldn't it be funny if we got one of them on, like, you can villager hunt for your plot villagers? I didn't know that. Oh. I wish I had. That would have made this easier. Of course, we didn't get our idea to make a restaurant-themed island until 1 peppy villager, 1 normal villager, and 1 lazy villager. Okay. Interesting. Well, Zucker is definitely a lazy villager. I think the villager that moved out was a peppy villager, but I don't know for sure. I don't know what Olive is, but she's gone. So we're trying to replace her. And we are not having much luck, unfortunately. I thought this would be easier, but it's not. What would dodos do? I'm not sure. I wish I did, because maybe that would help me. Alright. It would be kind of cool if you could villager hunt on the Captain Islands, but I guess then they wouldn't be special. Wow, it's a mouse, but not the mouse we need. Okay. We're critically low on our tickets, and we're hoping for the best. You were looking for Kiki, but you had been hunting for 3 hours, so you had to go to bed soon, so you just took Mitzi. That's fair. That's fair. Honestly, I think if we had amiibos, this would have been a much easier time. Because we probably would have befriended them in advance, and then just traveled until the people wanted to move out. But today is the first time we've time traveled on this island, like, at all. Because we've been trying to play it just day by day and do things as they come. So we haven't done any of the like fishing competitions or bug competitions or any of that. You time travel a lot? I time traveled a lot in New Leaf. In New Leaf, I time traveled all the time. I was determined to get just everything as fast as possible. In this one, it's been more about the journey. It's been more about hanging out with all of you. It's been learning all the ins and outs of the game. So it's not been a lot of this. This is definitely a little unusual for us. But the first time we ever did a villager hunt, it was at this location that we're house sitting for. So what better way to spend our Sunday morning than to do what we already did? That is a bird. Not even the species we're looking for. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I'm hoping that either we get one of them within our last couple tickets, like maybe our very last ticket is one of them, or when we come back to this game next week, we end up with one of them anyway. That would be pretty cool. Because if we had one move in just randomly, I think I would probably be just super excited. So, but the next time we play, we just have to hope that the animal that we want is actually moved in. So, if we can't get it with Nook Miles tickets, which seems to be less and less likely the more tickets we use. You have a ton of tickets. Oh, we might take some off your hands if you're offering. Because otherwise, we're gonna be stuck. You don't think you'll use them? Well, if you have the amiibos, that makes sense. But we don't, so we're kind of at this for a while. But as soon as we use up all the tickets we have, we're gonna run into our house and do a couple things. I'll get to show that off, because I hadn't shown it off yet on stream. So, it's not complete by any stretch of the imagination. But I think it's coming along pretty okay. So I do want to show that off to all of you. Wow, that's an alligator. We have 4 more tries. We also have a lot of spare fossils because we keep ending up with fossils that we already have. So we just throw them on the beach. Well, not on the beach, but we throw them near our entrance. Nice. Hydration. We are a well-hydrated stream when we remember to be. I encourage all of you to hydrate because it's good for you and it's good for your bones, and it's good for your blood, it's good for the whole body. It's actually really good for your brain to be hydrated because technically it's suspended in liquid. So if you don't hydrate, that's why you get headaches, because your brain is trying to pull away from your skull. That's not actually true. That's not actually how that works. It is a theory that they have. It is an unproven theory. Please do not take that as actual medical advice. I have to preface that every time. Every time I give some sort of medical advice. Look. It's an unproven theory. Chad, it's not proven. It is not proven that your brain actually comes away from your skull. But if it did, it would be because of dehydration. Who are you? Wow. Right color, wrong species. Ready to go home. Yes. I think we're being punished for not taking the natural resources every time we go to these islands. But I didn't want to, like, strip it of its natural resources. I wanted to leave it there for the villager that we didn't take. So, I have a feeling that one of these ones we didn't want is going to end up on our island. Let's fly. They almost say real words, which is kind of fun. Let's go. Wow. Wow. The chair I'm sitting in is not comfortable enough to sit in for hours and hours and hours. So we may take a short break once we run out of tickets and fix up our house. Huh. It's a horse. No. Not what I wanted. At this point, getting back to the dock is almost muscle memory. This is what it felt like when we hunted for Zucker. We spent 6 hours hunting, and then we spent another 2 hours before we got him. It was a whole thing. But we had plans that day, so we had to wrap up our stream in the middle of our hunting for him, and then we had to come back later and hunt some more. I don't know why I came out here. We aren't out of oh, we had 2 tickets left. I was gonna say we're not out of tickets yet. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. It was silly of me. We got 2 more tries left. My brain was like, we need to go outside. And I said, okay, brain. Didn't even question it. Alright. So after this, we only have 1 more try left. Then we're gonna go back to our house, put some stuff in it, take a short break, and then figure out what we're gonna do next. Honestly, the break is probably just going to be me getting up to get more coffee, possibly more water. And then coming right back. Catch some bees and chop some trees. That's a pink monkey. Not even the right color. Or species, or anything. Alright. We're about to be on our last chance. For now. It still would be hilarious if this last ticket gives us one of the two we're looking for. Nana will not leave me alone on my villager hunts. Wow, that's the first time I've seen her, actually. I'm assuming you're talking about the pink monkey. You once found her 17 times? Wow, that's a lot. That's the first time we've seen her. I don't think we saw her on our first villager hunt, but I could be mistaken. We'll see. Alright. Last try, chat. For now. It may be our last try for the day, because it is kind of sad to keep getting rejected by all these animals. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We might keep going. Maybe once I get more coffee, we'll keep going. If I get more coffee, I'll be able to focus. But I also need to stretch my legs, because these chairs are uncomfortable. They're not nearly as comfortable as Snorlax, and I miss our normal location. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Indeed. Indeed. Wow. It is a cute dog, but it is not the one we're looking for. That's it, chat. We have failed. We're gonna learn these real quick. You love her? She's very cute. Don't get me wrong, she is adorable. But she does not fit what we're going for. Ooh, a wooden music box. That's really cool. Alright, and I think we know that recipe already. Alright, time to show y'all my house. Because we didn't do that when we did the island tour. We showed off all the villagers' houses. Or at least as many as we could get inside. I think Meringue was the only one we couldn't go into. So that's okay. Now mind you, our house is not done. It's not super great. It's just a house. But we are sticking with our restaurant theme. And my favorite aspect of it actually is technically outside. So we're gonna have to ignore the house on the beach because I haven't moved Marlo yet. All right. So outside our house, we have this little seating area. Those of you who are good with details, remember this outside. Just put it in your brain. Put it in your brain, lock it in there. All right, good. Good. Now let's see. So we are doing a brunch themed cafe. It is in its beginning early stages. I definitely want to put more like tchotchkes on the wall and all kinds of stuff. But we'll see, because it is supposed to be more of like an upscale brunch place. We have our kitchen back here. As soon as we get to it. Eventually. So we are working on this. It is a work in progress. It's going to be like a little kitchenette type area. I'm thinking of having maybe a chef's table in here, but we'll see. We'll see. And then we actually have a gender neutral bathroom because they're stalls and that's what they have in this game. So we've got this little bathroom here. We actually have a couple things to put in it right now because we ordered them and it's lovely that way. So we had a cypress plant that we bought from somewhere. And then we also had a towel rack to put on this other wall. So I'm going to do those real quick because we bought them. We might as well. I think that's where that one is. Are we back from ad space? Okay. So we've got this bathroom. Oh no. Dang it, Cherry. Please go away. We're heading from Cherry. I want to show you the rest of the house, but Cherry has determined she's going to just run in here. So this is our bathroom in our brunch restaurant. And once Cherry leaves, I can show you the rest of the house. So, Cherry, please leave. I have things to do. My goodness. She's persistent. I'll give her that. Come on, Cherry, go home. Cherry, go home. I got things to do. I love her, but I need her to leave. Good. Okay. Cherry is gone. The second she leaves, we run out. Okay. We've got our kitchen that we're working on that we might add a chef's table to. We've got our bathroom. And then we've got this little room over here. We do not have a basement, by the way, because I don't know what to do with it. We have our outdoor seating. So I actually had this wallpaper and I had these bistro tables and I thought, well, wouldn't it be really, really cool if we made the outdoors? So I actually did my best to replicate this flooring and I made it as a pattern for outside. And now I've got it outside. So I have this exact area outside. It's a little more spread out there because I've got more room. But, you know, did my best. Even the chair placement should be replicated. So, pat on the back me. I thought that was a nice touch. And then our upstairs. Now our upstairs is a studio apartment. One of the things that I got from the DLC is the ability to put walls in. So we actually have just this like janky little studio apartment, a lonely little chair and stuff. Nothing matches because our character just moved with no bells in their pocket. They got some stuff from Mom. They got a little rabbit figurine for Lunar New Year. We've got our little TV area with our Switch, which is the Animal Crossing Switch. We're still moving, so we got boxes. And then this little section is our bathroom. Got a little toilet, we got a little thing. I don't have a sink because I haven't been able to find one. And we did close the window because I don't want anybody peeking on me while I'm going to the bathroom. So we made ourselves a little studio apartment upstairs. It was a lot of fun. I like it a lot. So, but yeah. I'll probably end up changing up the wallpaper or something. I'll probably actually make this look more cohesive. But for now, this is what it looks like. We also have a pet dog that chills with us. We used to have chips on the floor, but then we got a pet dog. So now we don't have chips on the floor anymore. The dog ate all the chips, is the joke. In case you're wondering. But yeah. So our personal restaurant is very unfinished because we've been working on everybody else's and everybody else's outdoor areas. So, but yeah, I would say that this is probably the area I'm most proud of because it was quite a bit of effort to make the flooring and all that. And it actually took me until I was completely done to realize that this floor does not look like the inside flooring. The inside flooring is just long dark strips and it's actually tilted the other way. But that is a thing I can change, so that's okay. We are also working on a beachside camping area. I thought that'd be cool. But our mat here turned out very terrible and I need to fix it. And everything else is just, you know, campsite. It's fine. So yeah, that was, I guess technically the end of our tour because I'd shown you everything else. Here's Cherry, who barged into our house earlier. So, Minut's been treating you well? Wow. Thanks. Thanks. So yeah, that is our little island. We were unsuccessful in our villager hunt. I don't know if we're going to continue for today. I think we may wrap it up. But if anybody would like to donate any tickets or anything, I'm always willing to take them. If nothing else, we will be taking a break. I don't know if maybe we'll be back later with more tickets or what, but we'll see. I will happily take them. looks like I will happily take this fossil from the ground. Let me get my my gates open if you would like to come over. And if you want any of these fossils, feel free to take them. They are all duplicates, so I can't use them. They are free. We also, one of the main boosts we got early in the game was we had somebody donate us a lot of bells. So if you need any bells, let me know. I want visitors. Online play. Hi Lou, good morning. Your bank is full? Nice. Roger that. Oh, you did a max bell glitch. Interesting. You're currently on work? Nice. Thanks for tuning in on your break then. Please don't get in trouble at work. Invite via dodo code. Who do I want to invite? The more the merrier. Yes. Yes. We will gladly accept tickets. Helping out in the pediatric ER. Ooh, do be careful. They catch you on their phone, they might be upset. All right. We are FDCQ6. I will say that doing rounds in the pediatrics department is my least favorite. I definitely don't like having to go there. For those who don't know, I work in healthcare. Anyway, someone's on their way. Oh, okay. Nice. The smartphone Papa Spencer is coming from Tumbleweed. I think our tagline is still teary-eyed bill payer. I don't remember. I'll have to check it. I always forget our tagline until we go somewhere, and then it's like, oh, what was our thing again? That actually went pretty quick. Nice. Animal Crusher? Oh my gosh. Is that a thing you can do? What would Crusher be from? Oh, you've got a crown. Nice. Like I said, if you want any of these fossils, you're welcome to them. Because we've got a bunch. It seems like every so often now we'll get one that's not a part of the collection, but everything else has been. Look at all these tickets. Dance. This is my favorite reaction. The little dance. It's very cute, and I love it. We did get new reactions earlier. I forgot to look at them. Viva! Oh, that was cute. That was really cute. Okay. Putting our dancing skills to use. Oh, goodbye. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Does anybody else want to come by before I close the gates? I'll leave them open. I can't decorate while y'all are here, but, you know. I don't think we have anything else to put out yet. I'll have to check my pockets. Let's see. Counter table. Oh yeah, the store shelves. And the informative statue. Completely forgot about those. So we were gonna recolor the store shelves to see what else we could get. is my name? This? Oh, it's Marlowe. Alright, we know pumpkin soup. Don't really need these leggings. I'm not sure why I bought a counter table. Already forgotten. Yay, space. Alright, I will be taking a short break. Oh, my pockets are... I thought I put away enough stuff. I guess not. Oh, I didn't put away any of the stuff we didn't need. Oops. I think maybe I got the counter table for the inside of the house, but I don't recall. All right, we've got a bunch of tickets, which is really, really helpful. I think what we may do is I may take a break and come back later, rather than just continuing on right this second, but we'll see. Because I do have a lot of fun with the hunts, but they also take a while. Oh, thank you for following. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate it. It did cover up what I was doing. I was trying to organize this to be a little less junky. I wanted to donate some things to the museum. Yeah, thank you so much for the follow. Alright, I think we've gotten most of our stuff intact, ready to go. It's not perfect, but it's all right. I think we've got at least a few more rounds in us, actually. Let's keep going. We will run out of water soon. We will have to go get some more so we can stay hydrated. But other than that, we should be okay. So, let's get this done, chat. We gotta close the gate because we want to travel. Alright. I leaned in closer, but it did nothing. Oh, I was like, what is that on my arm? It's my hair. It's my own hair. My own hair made it look like there was something on my arm. I thought I had marks or something. I want to fly. Back to it. Yes. Nook Miles ticket. Yes. Now we can hunt forever. Nice. Ooh, it's snowing on this island. Wow. A bird. Not what we wanted. Ready to fly. Yep. Oh, have a good lurk. I don't know if y'all heard that low rumbling just then. That was my stomach, demanding that I put more coffee in it. Or demanding that I put chips in it. Not sure which I want yet. For now, we're just gonna give it more water. We could probably keep going. Catch some bees and chop some trees. I had to move the water bottle out of range so that it wasn't loud and popping in y'all's ear. Because I had it next to the microphone and I realized that's a bad idea if I'm trying to close it with one hand. I'm also operating both of my things with one hand. Okay, so they're going to be wearing hats now, which will make it a little more difficult. And she's cute. She's not what I'm looking for. I think she's the rabbit that is supposed to look like little Madame looking. Which I'm not looking for, so I'm ready to go home. Yes. I should take a break to stretch. I'm gonna stretch on camera. Stretch! Everybody stretch with me. Reach for the sky. Reach for the sides. Nice. I think I was the only one who did it. That's okay. I want to fly. Where do I want to go? I want to use a ticket. Let's go, let's go. You just completed the 3 house plots? Nice! That's awesome. We got right back into hunting thanks to you. What would dodos do? I don't know. Still don't know. Still a mystery. You'd think after all these flights I would have learned what dodos do, but or what dodos would do, I guess. Wow, a lion. Wilbur, are you playing games with me? I'm pretty sure we've seen that lion before. Yes. I thought there was a chance that if we stopped for a minute and went back into it, it would like trick the game into letting us have different guys. But I guess not. We're gonna go through the same few ones with random outliers, and it'll be okay. I wanna fly. Milk miles to potatoes. You'd think that this would be muscle memory for me at this point. Since we've been doing it all morning. But, I'm not that good at gaming. That's a lie. I'm pretty good at gaming. I'd like to know what everybody's absolute top tier favorite genre of game is. Because mine, surprisingly, is puzzle games. Not necessarily like, oh, I want to play Candy Crush for 4 hours. I don't think this is going to be one of them. Oh, that's an alligator. But like the Professor Layton series is probably still one of my like top series that I love forever. I love the fact that it is a puzzle game with a good story, good atmosphere, all of that. The music is really good. I just don't know if it would be a game we could play on stream. So I know they're coming out with a new one for the Switch. They just announced it. It's the only thing I saw from the Nintendo Direct is that they're announcing a new Professor Layton. But I don't know if it'll be a streamable game. So I'd like to, but we'll see. I also really liked I think I said this already earlier, the Phoenix Wright series, which I wish they would bring the rest of those games to the Switch instead of just the first 3. But, you know. Ready when you are. They did bring out a brand new one, which was great, except it didn't have the other games in the series. There's a couple cases that I like from later on that I wish were available on Switch. But they used 3DS technology, and that's probably why they haven't ported them over yet. Because they gotta figure out how to rework all that. That is a chicken. Oh! Why did it look like that? I mean, I'll do it, but I don't know why it's looking like that. Sure, I'll play without the glasses. Wait. Now we're gonna test my muscle memory. And I'm also not gonna be able to see when it's been 2 minutes, so. We're gonna test my muscle memory, because my vision stops about here. So I cannot see anything going on the screen. I can't see any of the text. I can't see any of that. Now thankfully we've been doing this most of the morning, so I'm pretty sure. Hopefully we end up going to the right place. Because if not, it's because I can't see. We'll see. We'll see how well I do. Did we get to another island? That's the real test. Is our muscle memory so good that we get to another island? Okay. It's been about a minute. I need like a timer on the screen that says it so that like y'all can see if my unfocused attention wasn't enough. So, this is what I look like without glasses. Oh, this part's gonna be hard. I'm like squinting really hard trying to see. I know there's an animal around here somewhere, because this is a fire, I think. I can't see what you said. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Is that it? What are you? Has it been enough time yet? Almost. That doesn't look like what I'm looking for, but I don't know. I think it's a bird. I wish I could see. I wish I could see what you were saying, because I can't see that either. Almost. I think I saw feathers, so I'm gonna assume that's not one of the ones. But how sad would it be if it was, and I just couldn't see it? I want to go home. Yeah. I think. I've done that enough that I know. Okay, I can put my glasses back on now. Oh my goodness. Please tell me that we didn't just pass up one of the ones. I know, it's stuck on my headphones. Meh. Get stuck on my headphones. Blanche, Cranston, actually, I thought it was Blanche at first. That was a fake redeem. That's okay. It looked like a funky one. And I was like, you know what? That one looks weird, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I hope it was fun for you. It was very confusing for me. I'm just glad that we've done this part enough that I knew which buttons to push. Because that would have been bad. Blanche, Cranston, whoever it was not who we were looking for. So, phew, we didn't lose out just because I couldn't see. But yeah, I think that's the second time I've ever done that on stream, so it's alright. It's okay that it was fake. I'll give you that one. A monkey. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. How can I help you out today? I want to fly. Besides, even if it was a fake channel redeem, at least we got some fun moments out of it. So, streamer fooled by fake redeem. It's okay. It was probably amusing for somebody, somewhere. And that's the important part. We have fun here. You're the second person that you got with it? Yeah, I'm sure. I like to trust my people. It's a big cat. I want a little cat, not a big cat. But yeah. See, I personally don't mind, but that might be mean to some people, so be careful with that in the future. Just saying. Now, if it had been something like the singing one, I probably wouldn't have done it. But taking off my glasses is easy, and it's something that really didn't inconvenience me for that long, so... Okay. Nook Miles ticket. Listening to our elevator music as we wait for him to put us on another plane. Alright. Are we gonna get anybody on this island? Let's find out. I need to stand up soon. Starting to get antsy in my legs. That is a bird, I think. Yep, it's a bird. It has a beak. At least I think it was a beak. Oh well. I'm ready to go. It'll be really sad if we go through all these tickets and we still don't get either one. I don't know what I'll do then. We'll see. How can you help out today? I want to fly. Where do you want to go? Nook Miles ticket. Time for takeoff. I definitely need more coffee. Also probably socks. Because my toes are kind of cold. My fingers are kind of cold. That wouldn't help with socks. My toes are kind of cold. I put them under the dog, but she has abandoned me. I'm sure she'll come back. But until then, I'm frozen. It's a mouse, but it's not the right mouse. Very sad looking mouse. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Our ticket luck has been not so great. But that's okay. You have Chatter's amiibo card. Nice. That's pretty cool. Like I said, we don't really have any amiibos ourselves, but I'm sure we can get our hands on some at some point. Nook Miles ticket. Time for takeoff. You were considering getting one mouse as a joke, but decided not to? Like an island full of cats, but one mouse? That would be pretty great. Chatter would be a good one to pick, simply because he's... Oh, look, another mouse, but not the mouse we need. I was gonna say Chatter would be a good one to pick because he looks like cheese. So... But... I don't know. How did we get 2 mice in a row and neither of them were Chatter? I'm assuming that's what we're talking about, is the cheddar cheese mouse. I thought his name was Cheddar. It must be Chatter. But why did that glitch like that? That was so strange. That was weird. Time for takeoff. Yeah, I think we're in ad space right now. So. Ooh, ad space. I don't know. Replacing your campsite. Nice! I think that's like a 2nd or 3rd day task. I know it's after the houses, but I don't remember how soon after the houses. Catch some bees and chop some trees. We'll be doing neither of those things. There's a cow on this island. Wilbur, where did you miss the memo? Cats and mice only. I wonder if we can tell Orville that we want to go somewhere that's either cats or mice, and then he'll comply. Probably not. We'll probably end up with the wrong mouse again. Look here, Wilbur. I mean, Orville. Whatever your name is. I'm trying to get one of these two. I only have 2 people on the list. Who do I think will be your first campsite villager? I don't know. Let's see. If you started off with Cat and Tybalt, which I don't remember if that's a horse or a bull now that I'm thinking about it. Could be neither. Could be a bear. I don't remember. I don't remember what Tybalt looks like. I think you're gonna end up with one of the really goofy looking ones. Tybalt is a tiger. I was completely wrong. In that case, I think you're gonna end up with a bear. Some kind of bear. Unless you use amiibo cards and cheat, I think your first natural villager will be a bear. Oh look, the cute dog. Beardo is the only smug villager. The one that looks like he lives in his mom's basement? Is that who Beardo is? Oh, smug bear. Well, I guess it would be a smug villager, but I don't know. I have no idea. But I think you'll end up with a bear. Either like a bear or a cub, somewhere in there. I think you'll end up with some kind of bear. It's my prediction. It'll probably be wrong, but that's okay. If you end up with a bear, it's Punxsutawney Phil rules. If you end up with a bear, we will not end up with either of our villagers. And also 6 more weeks of winter. You know, the usual. You've gotten Beardo a lot? Uh-oh. What did I just curse ourselves with? Dream, I think I might have cursed us. By accident. Either that, or it was Apollo with the gift of prophecy. That happens to us. Quite a bit. That's an elephant. I wish there was a way to invite people from the Paradise Island to move in, because that would certainly make it easier. I'm ready to go home. Yes. I think that's the first elephant we've seen, but I'm not sure. I need more cats and mice. Why is this the way that it is? Too bad we can't have 2 people move off at the same time, because that would certainly help. Time for takeoff. Technically, I don't have to have 10 villagers if I start off the game and never place the new plots. Just keep them in my inventory, waiting for me to place them. The game would probably force me into placing them at some point, but I don't know how it's programmed, so I don't know. Catch some bees and chop some trees. Wow, a hippo. Are you positive? Be very positive. I am the most positive. I am positive that you're taking me to the wrong islands. Silly dodos. They just want me to keep coming back. That's what it really is. They're lonely, and they want me to keep visiting them. Wilbur just wants somebody to go on island adventures with, and Orville just wants somebody to talk to. That's all it is. Nook Miles ticket. time. Let's go. Let's get you airborne. Not how I thought our Sunday session was gonna go. But, you know, maybe we'll get lucky. Elephant. Right color, wrong species. I don't know what else we can do to increase our luck. I think the game has just decided that we're just gonna keep doing this forever. You got Keaton. Who's Keaton? I don't know who Keaton is. I'm sure I could look it up, but I have no idea who that is. I gotta know if I cursed us. Because I said if you get a bear, we don't get our villager today. Who is Keaton? Wow. That ugly lion again. I shouldn't call anybody particularly ugly in the game, because some people might like those characters. But he's kinda ugly, though. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We are chugging right along. How many tickets have we used? Oh. Just a couple. Just like one stack. Maybe two. I think we've used almost 2 stacks so far. So, we used about 20 tickets. Which, when added to the 45 we used earlier, we used quite a few. Have a good flight. What would dodos do? I think the do-do-do is supposed to be like D-A-L. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, Wilbur, thanks. Nope. Was a lion with green hair. Similar species. Not the species we're looking for. Completely wrong color, Wilbur. Aim for an island with somebody yellow on it, or orange. Maybe he's colorblind. Maybe he doesn't know that we want yellow and orange. Who knows? Whatever the case may be. Not helpful. I want to fly. Nook, Miles ticket. Doing the same thing over and over is not very fun for my brain. My brain is like, let's do something else. I'm like, no, we have to do this. Come on, brain. Don't fight me. That's why it just ran out of the building earlier. You feel that? I know, right? Is it a Sisyphean task where you just do the same thing forever with no end in sight? Pushing a barrel or a boulder up a hill? Another bird, or whatever it is. It's got fluffy things. It's not what we're looking for. Bell-bottom boss nova. Wow. Yeah. Lifting off now. I really think it's saying D-A-L. I think that's what. Cube, are you playing anything fun? I know Mild Remedy is playing Animal Crossing like we are. But you don't seem to ever play Animal Crossing, so. What you playing today? What's the game of the hour? Time for takeoff. I finished a game yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Before I got on stream, I was actually playing a game with my dad that we've been playing over the course of several evenings. We actually played It Takes Two, which it was a cute little game. There was a lot of platforming in it, so if you're not good at platformers, you might not have fun with it. There were a couple times that it got really, really frustrating. Some of the boss fights got frustrating. Some of the sections got frustrating, especially near the end, where it was definitely collaborative, but it was so fiddly and very hard to control that it resulted in a lot of extra dying for no reason. So both of us ended up pretty frustrated at some points, but overall it was a fun experience. We are planning to play it again, he and I, so that we can switch roles and play the other character and also do all the mini games. So it'll be fun, I think. And I was very excited to actually get to play a game with my dad again, because we used to play MMOs. Like, that was the thing, is I played a lot of MMOs, and I would be able to play with my dad, because he's like a huge gaming nerd, which is where I get it from, honestly. I get half my nerdiness from my dad and half of it from my mom. My mom is all the ADHD, hyperfocus, obsessiveness, and my dad is just the nerdy. Just nerdy, nerdy, nerdy. So, if it's a game, he's probably willing to try playing it. So. But yeah, it was really nice to get to play a game with him again. I was very happy with that. So, what are some games that are co-op that you've tried? I think that's one of the rabbits. Has anybody been playing any multiplayer or co-op games lately? Because I've been thinking about getting into some more of them that we could do for stream. But so far, all the games that we have ready to go and set up have all been single player, so I'm not sure what to do with that. I know that this game does have the ability to have multiple people in it at the same time. Dreamlight Valley will eventually have multiplayer, probably around the time it goes free to play at long last. And I know that Pokemon, at least Scarlet, which is our next one on the dock, should have the ability to do some stuff like that. In fact, I meant to update my schedule on Twitch so that I could do that. Sorry if it starts playing things. I'm trying to do stuff in the background. I think this is the one. I should do this when I'm not currently live, but I'm thinking about it now, so I'm doing it now. So otherwise I would forget to do it, and then it would make no sense come next week. There we go. There! I've done it while I was thinking of it. Perfect. I don't know if anybody can relate to that. They need to do something as soon as you think of it. Otherwise you will forget to do it, or lose motivation to do it, or something. That's me. That's what I do. If you can relate to that, I'm so sorry. It must be a heck of a time. Ordinarily, I would have like put up a tab and put like, okay, I'll do this after stream. But your first amiibo cat is Bob. Nice. He is the classic. I think he was the first ever villager in the game. That's a bird. Ready to go. Yes. I got an alert for something, but I don't know what it was. Odd. I want to fly. I thought about moving my Saturday stream a little earlier in the day. Because right now we stream starting around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I feel like that's an untapped day that I could stream and everything. But I like to be able to get stuff done, go grocery shopping, all that fun stuff Saturday during the day, so I don't know. We'll see. I picked Sunday mornings because that's brunch time. And that was when I did my first ever stream, was Sunday morning. I do wish I had more mornings that I could actually stream during, but, you know, working prevents that, so. It's got fat legs, so it's probably not it. Nope. An ugly hippo. It was also not the right color. Almost. Very similar. It sounds like my headphones are actually dying on me, and I don't think I brought their charger. So, oops. We might not have headphones on Tuesday. Listen. Which would be a shame, because I actually really like the atmosphere in wildflowers, which is what we would need them for. So, I'll see if I can find a charger somewhere here in the house. It won't be the right one, but it'll be something. I want to fly. I think they take USB and not a USB-C. Or not USB, I don't know what that's called. Not the one the Switch uses, obviously. But like a classic phone charger, like one. I think it takes one of those. So. My phone charger is unfortunately Apple, so it's a lightning cable. It's not the same. But we'll see. There's probably a charger around here somewhere, a cable in this house somewhere that I can use. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Alright. Are we going to get what we need? I think you asked us that earlier. I did have a 3DS. I did eventually have a 3DS XL. I eventually had the new one and the new 3DS XL, and I used it to play Animal Crossing, and I used it to play Professor Layton, and every single Phoenix Wright game I could get my grubby little hands on. And yes, I do know that you could play regular DS games on 3DS. I did that quite a bit. I wish that you could play them on the Switch. That would be much better. I also remember when the Switch first came out, they had put the coating, which I think they still do, they put the coating on the cartridges so that it would be really gross, so that you wouldn't eat them by accident, and then people started doing a challenge where they would put the thing in their mouth. So, that's a thing my brain just remembered out of nowhere. That was a thing that people were doing. And it was gross. I would never put a game cartridge into my mouth. It's bad enough that we used to blow on them, like in the era of the N64. When it didn't work, you take the cartridge out, and you blow in it, and you put it back in. I still do that sometimes. Sometimes if my Switch is acting up, I will blow into the port and like take the game out, blow it in, put it back in. Probably not healthy for the Switch, but I have definitely done it. Wilbur will be in a holding pattern. Wow. Hold for long. Nope. I'm ready to go home, Wilbur. I've been disappointed by this island as well. Oops. Whoops. The first time we told him no. I was pushing B so fast that I didn't push the right button. Yep. How sad. I will ask the rest of the chat. Did you ever have a 3DS, 3DS XL, new 3DS, new 3DS XL? And if so, what kind of games did you play on it? Did anybody here own a 3DS? Or 3DS XL, yada yada yada. And did they play any games on it? Oops. You played a large smattering of games, but what kind of games? What did you play the most? What game did you play the absolute tip-top most? If we were to look back at all your 3DS adventures, what would be the game that stands out? Mine would be Animal Crossing New Leaf. Hands down. I played the heck out of that game. And I think eventually I made like a brand new town and played the heck out of that too, because my copy of New Leaf had gotten stolen. I don't know how it got stolen, but somebody walked off with it one day and I never got it back. Ooh, I had to chill. It's okay if you can't remember. Do you have a Switch now? And if so, what game do you play the most on it? Did you ever own a Wii U? That's not it. I want to know... Hello! I want to know what game everybody has played the most ever. If you had to rank every single game you've ever played, which one have you spent the longest on? My answer might surprise you. Almost at the follower goal. I know, it's so exciting. It usually takes me a while. Our very first goal that we had... Oh, thank you. Our first goal that we had was getting up to the 100 mark. And then... first goal was getting to 50. And then we got to 75. And then we got to 100. Now we're trying to get to 125. So... We're slowly getting up in increments of 25, and that's actually really exciting for me. I never thought that I'd have this many followers, honestly. I also never thought I'd get affiliate, but that happened too. So that was really exciting. So, but yeah. It's been a journey. It's been a fun journey, specifically, but it's been a journey. It's only been a few months. I keep saying that, but honestly, like, I started streaming in August. Like the very end of August, and now it's February, and there's 100 people that like me enough to follow me. I think that's really cool. Meowdy, I hope your day is going well. I love ACNH. ACNH is the best. I hope your day is going well too. We are villager hunting, and it is not going well. Our villager hunt has not been fruitful so far. We did get a little extra boost from Mild Remedy, who gave us some more tickets to work with. But we are just missing every time. Nobody's up to bat. No swings over the plate. We're just missing it every time, striking out every time. My baseball metaphors are really bad because I don't know much about baseball, but you know what I mean. I hope. I hope it was clear enough in all of my rambling. You just got done with yours. One more before you have all cats on your island. Maybe you'll get lucky on stream tonight. Heck yeah. Nice. Thank you so much for the follow. That's the second person who's doing an all cat island. Let's see. So Legendary Catman79 is doing an all cat island. Mild Remedy is doing an all cat island. We are doing the last of our hunt for food themed island characters so that we can have a restaurant themed island. So, which we've already kind of worked on a bunch of houses from these two and some more people. See you later, Mild. Go enjoy the rest of your day, rest, relax, and hydrate. The person that posted right before you. I think they just started their island. I think, like, literally just started and gave us some tickets to work on ours. It was really nice. As luck would have it, there have been 2 cat-themed people today. We've seen this weird hippo twice. Wow. We are not having any luck. This is shaping up to be like our Zucker run. Our very first villager hunt was actually for Zucker, on top there. And it took us, like, we streamed for about 6 hours, and then we took a break, and then we streamed for like 2 or 3 more hours, and then we finally got him after that point. So it took us like 8 hours total to get Zucker. And then when we went for Meringue, the second one, it took 15 minutes. She was literally on the second island, and we were done, and it was great. But yes, we are going for either Tangy or Chatter, because Tangy looks like an orange, Chatter looks like cheese, and we're hopeful that we'll get one of them today. We've already been through, how many tickets have we gone through? Over 60. Over 60. Let me see how many we have left. Because we started with 45. Redeemed Hydrate. Uh-oh. I gotta go grab more water because I ran out of mine a little while ago and I hadn't taken a break yet. So give me just a sec. They're actually not that far from here. I do have to get up from this very uncomfortable chair, which gives me a chance to stretch. So this is how many tickets we have left. And that will be our thing. If there wasn't a dog at my feet, I could have gotten up easier. So we used to have, I know I'm talking before I come back into frame. We used to have a cup. It was a Pikachu cup. It was my favorite cup ever. And, you know, I'd put water in that and we'd drink that on stream. And I'd use it in my day-to-day life too. And then I dog sat for my mom, which is not where I am right now. This is a different location of animal sitting. That's something I do in my spare time, apparently, is sit for people's animals. But yeah, I was dog sitting for my mom one time, and her dogs are big and rowdy, and we were on stream, and the cup went flying, and it shattered, despite being made of plastic. So there is that hydration. Thank you so much for keeping us hydrated, because I get to talking too much, and then I forget. So, hydration is important. Hydrate before you dehydrate. Everybody. All of us. That's why there's a group hydration option. We're going to use our Nick Miles ticket. We're going to keep going. We've got quite a few left. We actually have more tickets now than we originally started with, which is exciting. But it means that we have used about 70 tickets, which is more than I thought we had gone through. 75 almost. All right. Have a good flight, friend. Thanks. It would be a better flight. It would be to an island where a villager we wanted was. I should have had more coffee this morning. I'm going off the rails a little bit. I do apologize, chat. Catch some bees and chop some trees. Wow. A frog with a hat. Here we go. We're trying to get one of these two. I guess I could take a short break and do a little island tour again, but I think we'll keep going as much as we can before my brain gets tired and decides that it can handle this no more. If we don't happen to find one before I wrap this up, what I might do is do a little bit of time manipulation. Since we're technically ahead, I think we're on Tuesday, technically, right now. Which, this is our first time ever time traveling for our whole time playing this game. So this is a little bit odd for me. But I think what we might do is we might go ahead and wrap it up at some point, even if we haven't got the villager we want. And I think if I keep the Switch on the date, then we can maybe play it a little bit on Tuesday. But we'll see, because I am looking forward to playing more Wildflowers, so that might take our whole stream time. Which would be around 6 p.m. Central Standard when I get home from work. Or when I get to this space from work. It's not my home. I miss my Snorlax. I miss him so much. He's much more comfortable than these chairs. Alright, one of these rock islands again. Okay. Wow, a koala. Right color, wrong species. That's been happening a lot. We're ready to go. Again. Forever. I appreciate y'all sitting through the ads. I know the ads are boring and most people don't like them. And it helps the stream. Because the stream is probably gonna be what I use on video games for a while. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Watching ads supports the streamer. And of course, subscribing gets rid of them. So, you know. Wow, 119 out of 125. That is really exciting. For those who don't know me, I am Cookies and Cosplay. I do have a Twitter. I do have a YouTube where I keep all my VODs. I do have a Discord, which I'm going to drop real quick. And I really like playing cozy games. Like that's probably one of my favorite genres, especially on the Switch. I pretty much only play Switch games on stream because I'm not really sure how to play anything else just yet. Switch game seems to be the easiest for me to handle. And I have been really into games like Witchwood, Binkin Pines, and now Wildflowers, which the first and last are both kind of witch themed. I think we got a thing going on. I've been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, I've been playing Animal Crossing, of course, and we recently started playing Pokemon games. So on Saturdays, I just finished Arceus yesterday, which was great. We got to the end and we caught the Pokemon we needed. If you haven't played it, I don't want to spoil it, but that VOD will go up next week. And next week we're gonna start Scarlet as our Saturday game. So, be a lot of fun. So if you like any of those, I usually go live around 6 p.m. Central Standard, except on Sundays when I'm live in the mornings. Because, you know, brunch. But yeah. It's a lot of fun. I try to stream for a few hours when I stream. I usually do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and of course Sunday mornings. So, but you can always catch me on Twitter, and when I'm online on Discord, you can catch me on Discord. So, Discord's also one of the best ways to keep up with when we go live, because I do have a bot that lets you know, in case your Twitch app doesn't like to work properly. Like mine. Mine never tells me when people are going live. So it's one of the reasons I wanted to make the Discord, so that I would know when people went live. So we've got a couple streaming friends on there. It'll also tell you when they go live if you decide to opt into that. But for the most part, it's just for me. Wow. Cub. Not what I wanted. You're getting away from the colors again, Wilbur. I need a yellow one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wilbur is not being helpful. He is not helping us at all. He's not taking us to islands we need. He's not showing us villagers we want. Come on, Wilbur. Orville, tell him. We gotta get this done. I wanna fly. Currently, our game is 2 hours and 2 days ahead of our current time and date. So it's kind of weird because I'll catch the time and be like, it's not that time. It's not 1 o'clock. It's only 11. Because we time traveled for the first time. It keeps throwing me off. But yeah, I think if we keep the Switch on today, then we should be able to continue our villager hunt maybe on Tuesday evening when we actually go live again. Or if we decide to go live any other days this week, you know, we could always do it then. Which, very unlikely. I have a lot of work this week. I do have to work the late shift on a couple of times. So, most of next week is I'll either be working or I'll be streaming. So, it'll be a lot for me. So, I'll probably be exhausted by the time either Thursday rolls around, if we even stream on Thursday, depending on whether I'm back home or whether I'm still here. And I'll definitely be just wiped by next Saturday. So I'll be probably sleeping in Saturday morning, which will be fun. Which is good, because I don't usually go live until 6 p.m. But we'll see. I did want to work on some of my cosplay stuff, so that I could get some new outfits going, maybe new characters by next Saturday, but I don't know if I'm really gonna have time to do that this week, which is kind of a shame. So, we'll see. Have a good flight, friend. All right. Now I just need to keep going. But yeah, the cookies in my name is because I like to, that is a rabbit. Because I like to bake. In fact, it's one of my greatest hobbies. And the cosplay in my name is because I like to cosplay. She of few things. I did not include anything that would indicate my nerdiness. I guess technically the in instead of and could stand for that, but that doesn't make much sense. So, it's okay. Man, these headphones are very insistent on telling me they have low battery. If they die, what'll happen is the sound will start coming out of my laptop. So I am gonna preemptively... Oh wait, if I change the volume, it'll just change it for my headphones. Darn. So, if they die, suddenly it will be really loud for all of you, and I do apologize. And I will work very fast to try to get that mitigated. So, hopefully they last, but we'll see. They probably won't last until my eyeballs give out, but we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. I know, I'm saying we'll see a lot. Because I'm not sure. We're just kind of winging it, the way that these dodos are. Alright. Now, this one, 2 down and ducked. Excellent. Let's see. On this one, are they gonna give me what I want? No, it's a monkey. How sad. Wilbert, I thought we talked about this. We talked about this. He wasn't listening. His headphones are on too tight. He can't hear me. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. How can I help you out today? I want to fly. I want to keep going. Everything is fine. Where do I want to go? I want to use the Nook Mile. Oop. Push the wrong button. I want to use the Nook Miles ticket, and I want to go to the next place. But are you ready? Yes. Blah, 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 blah. Ready when you are. Okay, have a good flight, friend. I'm starting to lose my enthusiasm for this hunt. So sad. Very sad. And I'm sure it's getting boring for all of you. So, I may go ahead and wrap it up here pretty soon. Let's see. We've got 7 left in a stack. We're going to do this 7 more times. Once that stack is gone, we're going to wrap it up. I might stream a little more later if I want to keep going, if I get my second wind. But if not, I'm going to do my best to try to keep my Switch on today so that we can do it a little bit on Tuesday. We do have to get it done before Thursday, because if the time is still jacked up by Thursday, Dreamlight Valley is going to be really mad at us. So we'll have to do our best to try to make it happen. I'd hate to replace all of the games for this week with just Animal Crossing, because I don't think that would be very fun, especially if all I'm doing is a few hours of hunting, and that's about it. So I don't think that would be fun. It wouldn't be fun for me. I don't think it'd be fun for y'all. So. Sorry, I got an alert from one of my games that has a reset at 1 p.m., which is in 2 hours. So I wanted to check on it before the reset. So I want to get all my points. I don't think this will take me till 1 p.m. But I wanted to make sure I got it done while I was thinking about it. Otherwise, I would forget. Because I love to multitask. That's a cow. Specifically, it's a bull, but you know. Oops. Pushed the wrong buttons. I was doing it on autopilot again. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's focus this time. Yes. Yes. It worked. Okay. Nice. Okay. I've done everything I needed to do in my side game. Sorry for that, y'all. For anybody interested, the side game that I've been playing is called Blue Archive. And it is a phone game. And you can't see it because my light's in the way. But it has girls with guns. And it amuses me very much so. And I love it very much. And also I think one of my favorite characters so far has a birthday today, and I haven't celebrated it with her, and I feel a little bad. Where do I want to go? Nook Miles. We'll deal with her later. If it is in fact this girl's birthday, I don't think I have any gifts for her. I know. I am playing 2 games at once and failing at both. So I will focus. Focus. Okay. Problem is, it's hard for me to focus. Focusing is not my forte when it's, you know, normal. Sorry, I know I said I wasn't gonna keep playing this, but this has loading screens, and it's sad. I don't think I have anything. Okay. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where's the animal? Did he take us to one with no animal? I don't think that's possible. Huh. Oh. It's a dog. She's cute, but she's not what we're looking for. She's the right color, wrong species. Come on, Wilbur. You can do it. I believe in you. I can tell that I'm reaching the end of my patience for this game because I'm starting to get distracted. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. I know. I'm the worst. Getting distracted. Alright. I said I would make it through 7 more tickets. We're gonna make it through 7 more tickets. So we got 5 left of that 7. Where'd I want to go? Nook Miles ticket. Time for takeoff. Alright. Number 3, technically. I thought by not paying attention, maybe it would give us a better edge in finding what we wanted. But no, it had the opposite effect. It made us get even less done. What's that? Another dog. What's with all the dogs? He's a cute dog, don't get me wrong, but like, he, she, they, cute dog. But I don't need any more dogs. I know I don't have any, but I don't need any. I need a mouse or a cat. Very simple. We are not having much luck today. I wonder why. Not that we had much luck when we were looking for Zucker, but, you know. The love is fading fast. Yes. We have no Miles tickets. Yes. Honestly, we've actually spent most of stream doing this. And so, of course, my brain is like, hey, you've been doing this for a while, and this is not giving you dopamine anymore. Let's do something else. So it wants to do things that give me dopamine. And I'm inclined to agree. However, I do have to give it the last little try that I said I was going to give it, or we wrap it up either for a while or for the day. We will see. I'm ready to go home. Yep. I know. My headphones are yelling at me that they have low battery. They want me to take care of them. But I, being a terrible, terrible battery owner, am not listening. Nice. Please plug in where we're supposed to go. Because he fills out something. So I'm wondering if, like, he actually has the flight plans and for some reason Wilbur just burns them afterwards. Or if he's just logging that we're gonna go on a trip. Who knows? What did we get? A horse. A pink one. Wrong species, wrong color. Come on, Wilbur. We can do this. Wilbur, I have faith in you. Please stop letting me down. I'm putting my hopes out there. My hopes for an orange person. An orange cat. A cheese mouse. Something. I want to fly. We do in fact. Nook Miles. Time for takeoff. Please tell him that I want to go to an island with one of these two on it. Before anybody asks, I don't know what that chime is. I assume it's maybe like the work phone. Not mine, obviously. I mean, it could be, but it's not mine. Because I don't have a work phone. I just work and have a phone. Wow. I think that is an anteater. Which is not what we want. Wrong species, wrong color. Again. I'm ready to go home. We're ready. I think this next one is the last ticket we're going to use before we wrap it up. This is definitely not gone the way I was hoping. The beginning did. The beginning went great. But I think that's when we used up all our luck for the day. So let's use this last little ticket and then we will see if we come back later or if we pick this back up on Tuesday. So I think that's going to be our thing, is that if we don't manage to get one today, we are going to try for Tuesday. Or we may try later today, we'll see. So unfortunately, I won't get home early enough Monday or Wednesday to try it then. Otherwise, I would say, oh, well, we'll just have bonus streams. So, you know, we'll see. I appreciate everybody sticking it out with me so far. I wish we'd had a little better luck, but that's okay. Sometimes that's just how it goes. Like I was saying before, oh, right color, wrong species, of course. Like I was saying before, Zucker took us like 6-ish hours and Meringue only took us 15 minutes. So you never know what you're gonna get when you do stuff like this. So far, our hunt for one of these two has taken us 3.5 hours. Well, at least 3 hours, possibly 3.5 hours. So I am going to wrap it up for now. If I come back later, I will let y'all know as best as I can. I'll either tweet something out or I will put it on Discord, whatever I end up doing. But for now, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We're going to call it a day. If we don't come back today, we will definitely pick Animal Crossing up on Tuesday so that we can keep working on all this. So I am going to try to keep the time clock or the game clock as best or as simple as I can. So hopefully we end up in a situation where we get it on Tuesday or we get our second win and we get it today. Either would be super cool. But yeah. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful, restful, relaxing rest of your day. And I hope that you remember to get some good snacks in you and to hydrate, most importantly, because hydration or dehydration, those are your options. So I have been Cookies and Cosplay. You have been a great audience, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye!